Identifying transformations. For each pair of figures below, choose how they are related. Okay, so they give me a pre-image and an image for each of these, and they ask me whether they're related by translation, reflection, rotation, or none of these. Okay, so right here, right away, a couple different ways you can see this one. First of all, you recognize that the image is backwards. Okay, so you know it can't be translation because the translation just moves it without flipping it or turning it or changing it at all. So what I need to decide is, was this image reflected across the line or was it rotated? Now, if you want to use your tracing paper to try to figure out this, you can. Otherwise, you can think about folding it along a line right here, in which case, if I folded it right there, this triangle would land exactly on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and say this one's reflection. Okay, that you kind of can just tell by looking at it. So now we might be tempted to think reflection here again, but we see that the image didn't flip, so it can't be reflection. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get that one out. It can't be rotation because otherwise it would be upside down at some point. So it must just be translation because it was just strictly slid over without changing or turning or flipping or rotating at all. Now this one is a nice little clue because they have this little point here where they touch. And this twisted down like that. So it wasn't translation, it wasn't reflection, but it was rotation. Alright, and last but not least, so first I want to think, did it shift down? Well, no, because it also flipped. So it didn't shift, which means it's not a translation. It didn't rotate. It looks like this is another reflection. If I reflected across this line, it would land right on top. So you just have to tell by looking at them whether it's a move or a fold or a flip or a rotation or a turn.